Myanmar, and we actually talked about in the conference how we can actually engage and to keep the consistency, and how we should have this open mindset, and to grab the things that we are seeing here and listening. And those are the main things that we were discussed, the in terms of the behavior that we should practice during the conference. And then regarding the goals that we are having, so it's basically it's actually different from one person to one person, because it depends on the entity. And from my side, it was the account management and portfolio enhancement, and from India it was about learning from the network and engaging more with them. And the from Myanmar side, it's about that's about the sales team enhancement with giving them the understanding on what they're actually selling. So yeah, it went well.
Amazing. Thank you, tribe one. Tribe number two.
Is that group two? Yes, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So from our group, right, what is the behavior that we are showing and we want to show is actually discipline, and also the highlights will be empathy and discipline, because we think that if let's say we are more disciplined and empathy, then we are able to connect the dots and to really present in this summit as well. And then I think what is the personal goals is like to really understand the sales process and also improvement areas, and also like to be more objective driven. Yeah. So I think that's all from our group. Thanks.
Amazing. Tribe number three.
Okay, maybe I can represent. Oh, okay, go, I mean, go.
So I
Empowering
think
others.
from us, group three, so the behavior that we want to show, we discuss a lot on being proactive, so that we can maximize our learning, and then at the same time also proactively learn from each other as well, and also being humble while we are receiving the learning. And then the most important thing, which is as a salesperson, we have to practice as well, which is on time. Yeah. And then our personal goal, we talk a lot about on how to improve on our sales process. So what we want to learn first will be on sales funnel tracking, and then also want to get more knowledge on BD ethics, and then also how can we increase the process time for especially on after first meeting to closing the sales, also to understand from each other as well how different entity does sales, so that we can learn some GCP. Yeah, that is from our side.
Super. Thank you. Malaysia represent. Okay, tribe number four, who also had an unexpected guest. Shomei was in that tribe as well. So let's hear from you. Tribe four. I remember who was in tribe four. I can name people. Uh, Let me just nominate. Okay, let's hear it from. Okay, is somebody talking? Okay, let's hear it from Tara.
Okay, hello. I'm sorry I cannot open my camera, but I'm still listening because I'm heading from somewhere. Okay. From group four, we hope that we can be more proactive and be vulnerable and be open during the summit. And I hope that myself can be an empty bottle, means that we have to be open so we can learn from each other and we can know about sharing about in each entity. And then for the personal goal itself, I can know about the sales funnel itself to be more effective, when I work in my own entity. And then from the others, we have to be more independently, and um, so we can know about the negotiation, how to do negotiation for self itself.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Amazing. And how can we make these things happen? The sharings that you just shared, the things that you just shared with the group, how will we make it happen in the coming days is basically with your tribes. And some tips for the tribes, how we can work well in tribes, is basically most of the tasks and practices will be in groups. And this is going to be your tribe, this is going to be your group. So, and as you saw, the tribes are allocated randomly. And some of the tips are you can exchange your WhatsApp numbers. I think all of you are in the WhatsApp group already. And you can create a WhatsApp group for the tribe or something like that. And this is personally like, this is something that I also did with my regional managers. So we have this WhatsApp group with the global sales team, which is like AI regional managers. But we like I felt like my reality connected more with the regional manager, so we created like our own group, and we usually just like talk about all the support that we require. We a lot of times it's like, okay, I'm having a regional call and I'm thinking of preparing like this session, do you think like it makes sense? So it's like a lot of things that you can exchange in such small groups. Expectations, get to know your tribe and try to understand their current states and where they're coming from, because we are a very diverse group of people, we are very coming from very diverse realities, and get to know them, and also like try to empathize. And a lot of times it's gonna be like you're coming from maybe a small entity and the other person is coming from maybe from a bigger entity, and you might learn a lot of things from each other. There might be some things that are working well for the smaller entities and working well for the bigger entities. So make sure that you're making the most of this group, and use the tribe to practice and see it as a chance to learn from your peers or support someone to improve. And if someone talks, listen attentively. I know like a lot of us have their cameras off today, but if it's possible in the coming days, have your cameras on so we can all connect face to face. And in practical tasks, give constructive feedback. So we might have like case practices, or we might have pitching sessions or something like that. It's all just to be the best salespeople that we can ever be. So make sure that you give constructive feedback. You can even share like proposals. Okay, this is how I prepare proposals. Do you think like it can be made better? I'm also here to support you. So just make sure like you're making the most of this, because this is the one thing that we keep getting feedback for. So we really want to make sure that you are making the most of it. And no judgments, we are all here to learn. So no question is small, no question is big. uh, a lot of times personally, because I'm still not, I haven't been in BD since the very beginning. I joined BD like last year. So a lot of times still I would ask maybe the most basic of questions to my team, and it's just like we are all here to learn, so no judgments. And be open. Even if you think you're already good in certain things, try to learn more. This is the, I think this is the golden rule of being a BD person, because it's entirely like it's always a learning experience. There is never going to be a time where you can say like, okay, I'm the perfect salesperson, because you're dealing with human beings, you're dealing with people every day, and all people are different. So there are going to be different kinds of situations. So always try to learn more. And I think that's it. See you in the next session. I think we're already on time. Yeah, we're 2 minutes over, but we can have a 3 minutes break, and then I will see you right here.
Thanks, Sumi.